Good morning. I'm Reggie Grant from Los Angeles, California.
And I'm Craig Zaffe here in New York. I am the CEO of Hemp for Life Wellness Inc. And welcome to our bi-coastal podcast, CBD, and much, much more. I'm happy to be sharing this podcast with my good friend Reggie Grant, who's in LA, and I'm in New York, and we're ready to rock and roll and provide you with some important information about CBD and promoting your gut health. Since as we get older, more and more people have digestive problems, they have acid reflux, they have Crohn's disease, irritable bowel disorders, and it's no way to live your life. The whole goal is to maintain the proper beneficial bacteria, because the bacteria in our gut is very important, and CBDs can help balance out the right bacteria.
So explain that to us.
Well, basically, our digestive system is made up of bacteria, viruses, protozoas, and fungus. And it's essential that you have the right bacteria. Unfortunately, our lifestyle does not promote healthy bacteria because the way we eat. So the problem is that, as society got to be more agricultural and not food gatherers like our ancestors, we eat too many processed food, too many fats. We don't get enough exercise, and it affects our overall health and our digestive system. So it's important that we maintain good bacteria in our digestive system to promote good health. And this is where CBD comes very important, because our endocannabinoid system, which I've spoke many times about, which is in charge of the regulation of the homeostasis balance of our internal health. It regulates all the systems in our body, and the digestive system is only one of 12 systems in the body that's regulated. So what happens is, as we get older, we become deficient at natural production. Now, the endocannabinoid system is made up of endocannabinoids, which are lipid-based, which mean fat-based molecules that interact with our endocannabinoid system. We have receptors throughout all our bodies, CB1, CB2 receptors. Even in our gut, we have thousands of receptors that on demand will release our natural cannabinoids to keep homeostasis balance in our internal gut. And when that gets out of balance, we have digestive problems. And as we get older, more and more people have acid reflux, like we said, which can be treatable. But then you get to other serious conditions like irreversible bowel syndrome, Crohn's disease, where people are just incapacitated, that they can't get out of bed, or they have to constantly run to the bathroom. They're always in cramps. So there's a tremendous amount of research that cannabis, especially CBD, can help relieve that problem by restoring your endocannabinoid system, so you can have a quality of life and enjoy what you want to eat without worrying about where's the nearest bathroom. So having gut health is very important.
How do you ensure gut health, and how do you use CBD in that process?
Well, basically, you can use, tinctures, which are oral drops you put under your tongue. It's all about restoring the balance of the endocannabinoid system. So CBD is a wonderful way to fortify your own natural system, keep everything running smoothly, because the endocannabinoid system is like the timing change in your engine between your crankshaft and your camshaft. Everything has to run smoothly. You want all your spark plugs to fire in the right order. So if your timing chain is off, or you don't have your endocannabinoid system running smoothly, you end up with problems. And it's also going to affect, in the end, it's all about the inflammation. And CBDs help negate inflammation, because inflammation is the start of all diseases. And it also can lead to dementia, Alzheimer's, depression, hypertension, diabetes. So keeping a very healthy gut affects your overall health thoroughly. And CBD and THC is really the only way to go without the side effects of the pharmaceuticals. because so many people have taken pharmaceuticals, and in the end, they find out not only do they have side effects, but they can be also cancer causing. So using plant-based medicine to help restore the health of your gut is so important, so you can have a quality of life. And it's so easy to incorporate CBDs in your life and start eating properly, get exercise, because if you don't have your health, you have nothing in life. And certainly if you have digestive problems, you can't leave the house. I have a client who just came down with irritable bowel syndrome. She can't leave the house because unfortunately she has a severe case of diarrhea, and she's constantly concerned about running to the bathroom. So she started incorporating CBDs and cannabis, and seems to alleviate some of those symptoms. But it's important, you know, again, you want the quality of life. So your wellness is the most important thing you have in your life. And having the right tools to make the right decisions is very important. So that's why I encourage everybody to learn more about CBDs. Go to our website, Hemp for Life Wellness. Visit Project CBD, which is the foremost scientific source for everything about CBD. And any condition you have, they'll bring up scientific studies. So again, it's all about wellness in your life at any age. But it seems as you get older, you have more health problems than when you're younger. And CBD and cannabis can be your answer to solving many of those problems. So I encourage everybody to get involved, do your research. It's where you make educated decisions and you can take control of your own life. Because without your health, you're poverty stricken. And the whole goal of life is to just enjoy it, share the joy with your loved ones, look forward to raising your children, dancing at your grandson's wedding. And I truly believe that CBD can help you achieve all those things that you need in life. I think with today's lifestyle, with all the options we have, going to convenient food stores, everybody encourages oversized meals. I think we all make the problem of eating way too much, and we're choosing to eat the wrong foods. Our ancestors ate very little meat. They ate a lot of greens, a lot of grains. They were very physically active. When they introduced cultivated crops, our lifestyle changed. We became more sedentary. We could just go to the store, buy whatever we wanted, and we ingest way too much sugar. And sugar is really one of the worst things you can have in your diet. So by changing your diet, very simple things you can do: reduce your intake of meat, increase leafy vegetables, fruits, more grains, certainly hemp seed, CBD, get off the couch, get exercise, live an unplugged life more often, put down the phone. You can regain your health again by taking simple steps of just not overeating and making the right choices, what you put in your mouth, because there's only certain things that you can control in your life, is what you put in your mouth and what you say that comes out of your mouth. So you have the options to really take control of your health by just tweaking your lifestyle. You know, you don't have to go for that Big Mac and French fries and soda. You can have a big salad. You can have just a glass of water instead of having soda. You can exercise, just go for a walk, listen to the birds, spend some time in the park with your children, your lovely bride. But it's important that you start to take charge of your life. You don't have to be a scientist. Like Reggie says, most people don't want to do the research. These are just basic things that people can change in their lifestyle. If you don't want to incorporate CBDs in your life, okay. But start eating better, exercising. You can just add hemp seed to your yogurt, to your salads, which have complete proteins. So you have all the right tools to make the right
What the
decision.
heck is a hemp seed?
Hemp seed is the seeds from a hemp plant. It's one of the most beneficial seeds on the planet. It has complete protein. So it's sold every which way. I mean, for a while it was banned after 1937. I mean, they used to have it in the bird food. So when canaries sung, is because they ate hemp seed in the bird food, and then they banned it. And it's interesting. Back in the 70s, there was in the hippie days, and I'm a former hippie. They had Dr. Bronner's peppermint soap, and he was a rabbi, and he had on the label all these biblical sayings, and he had hemp seed oil in his formula. Well, it was banned by the government, so he spent hundreds of thousands of dollars, went to the Supreme Court to override that ban to allow hemp seed again to be as a source of food and in products. And because of him, with 20 years later, here we are where hemp is in everything. So it's amazing how somebody who was using it 30, 40 years ago had the resources to take on the government to have it legalized again. So when birds are eating their bird seed again, they have hemp seed in it, and they're singing. And when you incorporate hemp seed in your life, you'll be singing also because of the benefits. It has a lot of omega-3s, which are very important for your health. So again, it's very easy just to tweak your lifestyle. We're not talking major changes. You don't have to spend millions of dollars. You can do it a couple of dollars a day just to change your lifestyle by eating more correctly, more in balance. And the better you feel, the better you can enjoy your life. So I think it's important that everybody just really invest in their health. And it doesn't take a fortune, because the alternative is to be on pharmaceuticals. You're going to end up with so many different conditions. By the time you're 50, 60, you don't have any quality of life. And then you have to take the pharmaceuticals, and all the side effects are worse than the actual condition. So it's 2022. We have all the resources that people can make the right decisions, determining if they want to have a healthy lifestyle, so they can live a full life and dance with their grandkids at the wedding, which is nothing more beautiful than that. So I encourage everybody, please take those small steps. And once you start feeling better, you're going to be surprised how quickly the body responds to a more positive lifestyle. And it's a win-win situation for everybody. Because when you feel good, you share the joy with everybody. All right, so the premise is, by incorporating CBD in your lifestyle, you can reduce your inflammation, you can get a sense of well-being, you restore your endocannabinoid system so it runs smoothly, you'll sleep better, you'll eat better, you'll feel more relaxed, you can quiet the mind down so you have recurring negative thoughts, and you have an overall health protective. So it's a win-win situation just to start incorporating CBDs in your lifestyle and living a much healthier lifestyle, because the end result is you enjoy your journey going through life.
There you go. I'm Reggie Grant from Los Angeles, and it's been a great time being on here today with Craig Zaffe, the CBD guy. And again, Athletes in Cannabis is so happy to be involved in this process and providing some educational information. Looking forward to our upcoming events. Again, that's athletesincannabis.com. We were in Virginia last week looking to do a cannabis trade show and festival in the Virginia region as they prepare to come from behind the curtain and start having dispensaries so people can have access. And again, I don't smoke weed, but I am a capitalist. This is a great opportunity to get involved in this business before the federal legislation kind of overwhelms and the big guys start taking all the opportunities. You can find an opportunity in this space. Do some research about how you can be involved in the cannabis hemp sector. There's a whole ecosystem and there's opportunities abound, everything from providing extraction and growing and dispensaries and and insurance and marketing and all kinds of things. It's a whole business sector. Look and see how you can be a person that can take advantage of economic opportunities in this entire sector. I'm Reggie Grant from Los Angeles.
And I'm Craig. And I'm Craig Zaffe, CEO of Hemp for Life Wellness Inc. And I want to thank, first of all, Athletes in Cannabis for being the sponsor for CBD and everything more. And certainly I want to thank my dear friend Reggie Grant for making this all possible. And I encourage everybody, now is the time to get involved in the green revolution. There are over 25,000 uses to cannabis. So whatever talent you have, you can put that talent in the cannabis industry and make a righteous living, because it's all about making the gas money. So I want to thank everybody from the bottom of my heart. I wish everybody only peace and happiness, and I hope we implanted a seed of wellness that you'll really start taking charge of your own health. Thank you so much.